I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I cannot believe that I did this. I don't know what came over me, but I've been wanting to do this for so long, but I was so nervous, but I finally did it. I started off by taking all the length off of all my nails, and here I am. I'm just thinning out that product and taking off all that polish, and I'm getting ready for a soak off. I have been doing builder gel on my nails for probably about like a year and a half now. So not only am I changing product, but I'm changing my shape as well. I have been absolutely living through my clients who've had this length and shape for a while, so I decided that it's finally my turn. Who am I? Who am I? Who's us? What's happening here? Today I decided to soak my builder gel. I've been doing builder gel for like almost 2 years now, year and a half. And I've decided I'm tired of doing my own nails and I'm switching to Gel-X. So, wow. Okay, so I have my 2 bowls of like steaming hot water. Put my lid on there like this, and this will keep the acetone warm, which I love. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the little finger things with some acetone, enough to just cover your fingers. I'm not gonna put my whole hand on there if I don't need to. I'm gonna have to use the rest of this. Okay. Alright, when you do a soak off, cuticle oil all around your finger, just like that. So that way then you're not drying out your skin as much because there's that barrier of cuticle oil all around. All around your fingers. I did it. I hate it. So, let's get the nails on. At this point, I decided to stop talking and just listen to music, so I'm just gonna voice over the rest of this. Per usual, my bottle of acetone was giving me a hard time, but here I'm just dehydrating my fingers to prep for the Gel-X. Controversial topic, but it's never like not worked for me. I actually always started off with Gel-X when I did full sets on myself or broke a nail, which has been very rare since I started builder gel, but I actually just fill in the Gel-X with builder gel. I know that's another controversial topic, talking about like builder gel on long nails, but again, I've never had an issue with it, and it was actually very rare that I broke a nail unless it was just me being absolutely stupid with my nails. I already went through and I prepped my nails as well as the bottom of the tips with my 240 grit file. And of course, per usual, I also use, 100% acetone dehydrate in Young Nails Protein Bond as primer. And then I put a little bit of the glue on my finger as well as the bottom of the tip. And once I paint it on, I just use my little gooseneck UV lamp you see right there. And I just cure it for about like 10 to 15 seconds just to make sure it's at least stuck in place. And I'll do this for my entire hand before I move on to any other step. Once I finish that entire hand, I'll go ahead and put it in the lamp for a full minute just to make sure it's cured all the way through. Because the shape I chose has less surface area than my previous shape, I decided to go up a size just because I am a long nail girly. Because I've been doing this length for so long, or at least like a longer length, I've really adjusted to having long nails, and it really doesn't affect my lifestyle or anything I do throughout the day. Especially because I'm constantly reminding myself that my nails are jewels, not tools, just as much as I remind my clients. I've also gotten really good at reminding myself to put on cuticle oil every day, just as my clients should, wink wink. To be honest, I'm also not afraid to ask for help whenever I don't feel like doing something myself. If I'm carrying something heavy or I can't get something open, like a soda can, which I've gotten pretty good at opening soda cans, or like, oh my gosh, the lid to a pickle jar, I struggle when they're like vacuum sealed, but I'm not afraid to ask for help, and you shouldn't be afraid either. Here's what it looks like with all the tips finally on. The next step is shaping. So the shape I've decided to go with is kind of like a coffin stiletto mix, sharp almond, dulled stiletto, whatever you want to call it. I've been dying to do this shape, but I was so afraid that it would make my fingers longer and skinnier than they already are, but so far I'm absolutely loving it, as you can see my face right there. One thing I do love about putting Gel X on myself is it takes me so long to do fills, so I'm really excited to, only have to quickly soak them off in between sets, and then if I want to change length or shape next time, I don't have to, soak off for 20 minutes. It only takes about 5 to 10. As you can see here, I'm absolutely feeling this shape, you guys. I don't see myself wanting to change shape for a while, but again, because it is Gel X, if I ever get tired of it, I can easily switch it up. I love builder gel on all my clients. It's so easy to just fill them in, but as a girl who does her own nails, it can be very hard to do my nails very quick and easy. So that was with them all done. I was absolutely loving it. So here I am. I'm just blending the back of it to the cuticle area so that way, you almost can't even tell that it's almost like a press-on, I guess is what Gel X is, but a lot stronger. After I've sealed all of my cuticles, I'm going to take a little bit of acetone and I'm actually going to melt the back of the Gel X to my natural nail to give it an even more flushed and beautiful look. Once I've done that, I'm going to take the Young Nails Swipe mixture and I'm going to take all the dust off of my nails. For my design, I started off with actually 3 coats of Milky White from iGel. I love their Milky White, but I did want it to be a little more opaque than what the bottle actually is. They have almost kind of a sheer Milky White, but I wanted it just pure white. I also used this airbrush that I got from Amazon, which I love, and I used some blue. I think I used iGel's Electric Blue, and I just did that kind of aurora effect in the middle of the nail. This is what it was looking like. I was so excited. This was after my final coat of blue. I wanted some 3D chrome design, so I started off with top coating all of my nails, so that way the chrome only sticks to the product that I want it to stick to. After going through and top coating all of my nails, I will then take a light buffer block and I'll buff the shine off of the top coat. Once I buff off the shine, I just take my Macarte rhinestone glue, and that's how I make the 3D bubbles in the middle of the nail, which again, you'll see the nails at the very end of this video. I will say though, this Macarte glue can burn, baby, burn! You'll see here in a second, I end up slowing down the video at some point. I mean, just look, watch. That burn also lasted about 10 seconds, which was absolutely awful. But after it was all cured, I just took some of my chrome and I put the chrome on top of the cured gel, on top of the cured rhinestone glue. And then I just took my top coat and I went over the top of all that chrome. And then because Gel X is pretty soakable with acetone, and I'm in acetone all the time, I then put top coat on the bottom of my nails to kind of prevent some I guess disformation from being in acetone all day, like doing soak-offs and manicures with my clients. I don't know why my left hand burnt so much worse than my right hand, which again, you're gonna see in just a few seconds. Once I get this cured, I was smacking my hand on my table trying to get it to cool down because it burned so bad, but I guess beauty is pain. Typically though, Macarte rhinestone glue isn't made to be put on this thick, but it is unfortunately the best way to do 3D gel designs. So I guess I'll just suffer my consequences and deal with the burn. I guess the part of me putting my hand in the lamp got cut out, but I promise that the burn started after I put it in the lamp and not when I was just sitting there putting it on. I've also heard some people say that you can just spray whatever's burning with some alcohol and it'll make it stop, but I wasn't really thinking about that in the moment and I kind of forgot. I was just thinking about how bad it burned. Anyways, overall, I ended up absolutely loving how everything turned out. The shape, length, design, just absolutely everything. But here's the big reveal.